Hola! This video will show you how to change your Chromebook keyboard to the Spanish language keyboard. First, you can find out how to type accents in many ways and how to do this on our Hastings High School webpage. Go to Academics, Global Languages, and then you'll click on Spanish on the menu. And then you will be able to see all these resources. There is a section called Resources that I want you to click on. And then you will see at the very top a link to what's called Typing Spanish Characters Using Google Docs or Cómo usar la computadora para escribir en español. This document is really important because it shows you what your keyboard will actually be typing when you use it. So if you go through the options, we will be looking at one more page, this page. When you change your keyboard into Spanish, and you're going to look at, this is for Spain International Sort, but there are others very similar to this. This is the keyboard that you will use, and look at the differences. So 3 is actually the pound symbol or hashtag. The accent is over here. There's an N with a squiggly line or an Nye. That doesn't exist on your current Chromebook keyboard. So those are the different characters you will actually type when you use this keyboard. This might be something you want to type or draw so you can have it print or draw. So you can have it next to you when you're typing accents in Spanish, or you'll get used to it pretty fast. So to change your keyboard to Spanish on your Chromebooks, you're going to go down to the bottom right corner where you have your menus with like the time and everything. So you're going to click on that menu and you're going to click on the gear icon, so settings. Once it opens up into settings, you're going to be looking for language and input settings. So if you don't see it on the top here, you could click keyboard. There's a couple ways to get to it, or you could click device on the side. I'm going to click keyboard because it's already here. And then I'm going to scroll down to at the bottom where you see language and input settings. Change language and input settings. Now, a lot of you are only going to have English under languages. It's really important that you remember the language your Chromebook is in is the language you're going to see everything in. So where you see all these words in English on the left, this, if you change the language to Spanish, would be in Spanish. So most of you don't probably want to change your language to Spanish, but you still have to add Spanish by adding the language. And then you can type in Spain or Spanish, and then you're going to select that one when it loads. I already added it, so I see Spanish, I see Spain, I see Spanish Latin America. Honestly, in terms of language, they're all pretty similar on your Chromebook. When you get down to input method, though, this is how you change your Chromebook keyboard. So you are going to need to, I would only have probably US, maybe UK here because I hadn't added it yet. So you're going to click Manage Input Methods to add the Spanish language keyboard. Now that you've added Spanish as a language on your Chromebook, you're going to have the option to select, for example, Spanish keyboard. And then when you go back to Manage Input Methods, you'll see it there. So now I have a lot of different options for which keyboard I can use. To change it, you're going to click on Spanish keyboard. Now when I type, remember this is what I'm using. This map is going to be what I'm actually typing. When I'm done and maybe I'm going to my next class, so I need to put it back in English, I go back to those settings and I click on US keyboard. Now it's going to be the way it was before I changed the keyboard. So you need to toggle back and forth here, but once you do that, you'll be able to type accents like this in any program. So to type, for example, an accent with an A, I'm going to type this button, and then which is 2 over from the Enter button. So this is the accent button, and then I'm going to type the letter A. So try around a little bit with that, and your teacher might have you do an assignment to practice making accents in Spanish. And that is all for changing your keyboard to a different language. Thank you very much for watching. Let your Spanish Pro phase know if you're having any issues.